Hi, everyone. How's everyone doing? Very good. Well, I'm Jason. I lead partnerships here at Adquick that are focused on demand and analytics. And so I first just want to say special thanks to Barry and the DPAA crew for this event, bringing our sector together, and creating this opportunity for TransUnion and Adquick to announce our new partnership. So I first just want to start by sharing a little bit about Adquick. So since 2016, we've been focused on making out-of-home easy to buy and performance-oriented, with the goal of growing this sector exponentially.
I've got one word for you. Billboards.
Billboards? What is this, 1985? I need data, I need measurement, I need metrics.
This is not your grandpa's OOH. You can get all that and more with Adquick. Now, it's a modern dashboard complete with impressions, conversions, and retargeting sound.
Okay, now I'm listening.
Find out more at adquick.com.
So that started a little bit faster than what I was expecting, and as you may have seen, so that was actually our Vice President of Growth, Chris Gaddick. You may have noticed his haircut. It might not be reflective of the typical advertiser, but the message that he was saying around metrics, around data, performance really matters for advertisers. And so anytime there's silos in between media planning, media buying, measurement, we believe that this undermines value creation for all parties involved. Media owners, advertisers, agencies, customers, everyone loses out when our industry lacks interconnection. This is why at Adquick, we've focused on building a platform that accesses the entire landscape of out-of-home. It's also why we've built this partnership with TransUnion for taking the entire sector of out-of-home and combining it with other channels. So the focus of our partnership at Adquick and TransUnion is to exponentially grow demand for out-of-home. This isn't just stepwise movements that we're looking for. We're looking for that hockey stick moment. And so the inspiration behind what we're looking to do with TransUnion takes some inspiration from the partnership I had built with TransUnion prior to Adquick, where we had created performance capabilities for Meta, formerly known as Facebook, its internal marketing practice. And so when I'm working on partnerships or investments, I keep two things in mind. The first thing is businesses exist to create tangible value for their officers, their shareholders, their customers. And the second thing that I keep in mind is businesses invest more in the things that return more value. And so the partnership that I had with TransUnion, where we had built some ad tech capabilities, the important thing that I want to note is that these advertising capabilities, they drove consistent, measurable performance. And in turn, Meta invested tenfold what it had been investing in the performance channels. We intend to repeat the same success for out-of-home on an industry-wide scale. And so if this at all sounds appealing to you, if you want to grow your business, if you want to see our sector grow exponentially, if you believe that out-of-home can drive performance, or if you want to believe that out-of-home can drive performance, then we invite you to come partner with us, invest with us, grow with us. And with that, I'll hand the clicker over to Brandon Madrid.
Thanks, Jason. And also just piggybacking, thanks to Barry and DPAA for hosting another incredible event, bringing us all together, collaborate, and obviously celebrate announcements and partnerships and all the respective work that we're doing in out-of-home. For those of you who have not had the pleasure of working or speaking with, my name is Brandon Madrid. I've been in the ad tech, martech space for the past 14 years, 8 years which have been with Newstar, which is now TransUnion since the acquisition in late 2021. But I've mostly been focused on building out traditional and media-based platform partnerships, but have since shifted into focusing on helping connect out-of-homes one-to-many into a more one-to-one identity activation and measurement approach. And with that, some people might be wondering, why is a credit bureau speaking at a DPAA event? And it's pretty simple, actually. We do marketing too. TransUnion leverages its best practices as a credit bureau in building out our identity graph, which is the backbone to our true audience marketing business. It's the scale, accuracy, and persistency of that graph, as well as the services and technology that it's been built upon, that make us trusted by our customers, and one of the main reasons that Adquick chose to partner with us. We work with agencies, brands, media platforms, publishers, data providers, in enabling identity resolution, consumer insights, omni-channel targeting, measurement, and attribution. The strategy for partnership with Adquick was not just to bringing audiences in the mix for media planning and analytics capabilities, but finding a tech stack that would strengthen TransUnion's out-of-home approach into a more holistic activation, planning, and measurement solution that would further drive opportunities and business outcomes for advertisers, media owners, and everyone in between. In this partnership, we're bringing our true audience data marketplace to enhance analytics capabilities, not just by a larger broad or taxonomy, but by leveraging TransUnion's proprietary audiences, which have already been well known and respected in the industry, spanning categories like CPG data, credit card, auto, demographics, consumer data, obviously, that we can match to it, but also then partnering that with a robust suite of additional data providers that can be brought in to enhance those analytic solutions. But it was also in that we quickly realized that we could merge Adquick's expansive direct sell and out-of-home programmatic data back into our infrastructure to get a line of sight on all the signals that would shift the way that we talk about out-of-home at TransUnion beyond planning, beyond activation, and link it back to holistic measurement. As we all know, getting a holistic view of out-of-home has been rather challenging and limited to how out-of-home influences other channels versus actually putting it center and front stage as its own performance-based medium. So in this partnership, we're really excited because it will undoubtedly create huge growth in out-of-home demand through enhanced analytics capabilities, but it can statistically be tied back to show that out-of-home can perform just as good, if not better, than other performance-based mediums. So with that, I'll pass it over to Arslan, who can talk more about what Adquick is building out with the solutions.
All right, thank you, Brandon. Morning, everyone. I'm Arslan, and I lead our product team at Adquick. So I come from a marketing analytics background where I was building products and solutions for measuring the impact of digital channels. And when I joined Adquick 3 years ago, out-of-home was a completely new channel to me, but I was totally hooked in by the untapped potential. I quickly learned that out-of-home has had glaring gaps over the years in planning and measurement. We haven't really had access to data outside of reach, frequency, and impressions. And when we do, it's oftentimes limited and reserved for subsets like programmatic advertising. And maybe the norm was, maybe still is, to use market knowledge and intuition. We live in an era where every single marketing dollar needs to deliver results and is under a microscope. And with data combined with experience, we can deliver that performance. So when I talk about data-driven planning, it's not just about any data. It's about the right data. Adquick has the most comprehensive placements level data, ranging from traditional direct sold inventory across 1,500 different publishers, and then bitstream RTB data across 5 different SSP integrations that we have. So we've taken that data and we've combined that with TransUnion's true audience marketplace, where advertisers that utilize the same audiences that are tried and tested in digital channels can now be utilized in out-of-home. And so you can use tools like heat maps to pick the right placements to deliver your message to the right audience and increase your chance of actually getting a conversion. You can turn around and use that same audience to run digital marketing campaigns and craft a very good customer journey to increase that conversion rate. That's where omni-channel planning comes into play. And our initial findings are showing that when you pick an audience and run out of home, you can actually increase conversion rate by 27% and have a 3-to-1 return on your premium audience investment. Along with that, we've also partnered with TransUnion to include out-of-home in omni-channel measurement. And so out-of-home campaign spend and exposure level data will be powering their multi-touch attribution models and media models as well to be able to show how out-of-home stacks up against other channels. So what does this all mean, right? Through this partnership, we're trying to streamline out-of-home execution with identity and audience data. And we're trying to make it easy for out-of-home to be purchased and measured. And so we're trying to move out-of-home up the consideration stack for all advertisers. And in an ever-changing landscape, data-driven planning and measurement is our competitive advantage. And I am excited for us to seize the opportunity and pave the way for more effective and efficient campaigns. And if you want to be part of performance-driven out-of-home, and you want to be part of growing our sector together, let's talk. Thank you.
Thank you guys very much.